to hit record because I wanted to hear I want to hear that again, like what you said that you made, you riced your cauliflower, you went and made your little like egg muffin cups and like have them
Yep.
set, 12 of them set for getting yourself ready for the next day so you can kick off the challenge like powerfully and prepared and ready. I think it's just
Yeah.
so awesome that you went out of your way to go and do that. And we talked about the rice, like the rice cauliflower, and you were telling me you weren't able to find it frozen and all this stuff, but that's just awesome that you took action and went and got yourself your cauliflower, you riced it, you got it ready. Like that's really awesome. I'm really proud of
Yeah.
you for going and doing that.
I'm
Yeah.
happy because it's out of my comfort zone. So I'm like,
Yeah,
yes, I
that's what I'm
did.
saying. Like, go girl. Like, that's crazy. It's awesome. You're taking action and doing stuff, preparing, like you're setting yourself up to succeed. I think that's just I'm really proud of you. Like, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, okay, I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. We'll see what if anybody else, if Heidi hops on when we're talking, but I just really, what I want you to keep with you through the 5 days during the challenge is just my 4 keys. Like keep the 4 simple things. Did you happen to go through the training that I sent you guys here in the group? It's like the page on my blog that has the few quick videos.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that's kind of like your guideline for the week is just to stick to those 4 things, like just adhere to the diet, and then uh, and then stick with the tea, drinking the tea, 2 8-ounce cups a day, and that's with lunch and dinner and 30 minutes before you eat, and
Yep.
then stick with the mindset, like I gave you in that video, I gave you like a quick little technique to use, like if you're going through cravings and things like that. The tea and the diet will be helping with that, but if you are really like having a moment where it's just like really intense and you're like struggling to stay on track, that's where those little the mindset, like little mindset hacks, that's where that can come in
Yep.
handy, where you're riding the wave or where you're taking a moment to take 4 breaths and remember your why, and just stopping and pausing and like letting it pass. So we're not like just feeling it and reacting to it, because I know that happens like so fast, like before you know it, you've reacted to a craving and then you're off track. Like,
Right.
but if we can like become more conscious of those and just stop and pause and reflect for a moment, and then it passes, it actually rises and falls like a wave. I don't know if like if can you have you had that kind of experience where you've just like felt the cravings and then like they passed, like you
Yep.
didn't have
Yep.
you saw that you did not have to give into them, because like our minds tell us, our bodies, our emotions tell us that we have to do something about it. It's like urgent, it gets like that, it gets intense and it's like very urgent. But if we just allow it to be there, let that feeling be there, and then it passes, and we're like, oh, I had that happening so much when I was first starting out on my weight loss journey, because I would, like have those cravings come and I think I had to go run and do something about it, feed it, like feed the craving. And,
Right.
but after time and time again, like sitting and writing through it, I was like, oh, it does pass. Like I have it, and then I can sit through it, and then it passes. But the diet and the tea will be helping to reduce all of that. So that's not going to be like, as intense as if you were just doing it on your own with no help, no tools, no resources to help you. So, and then
Yep.
obviously sticking with my coaching. So it's, the diet, the supplement, the tea, and then the mindset, and then sticking with my coaching. Stick with me like you've already been doing, sending me questions when you have them, anytime, if it's anything. If you're standing at the grocery store during the week and you're like, this is what I want to make for dinner, I'm not sure about this, Angie, here's a picture of the ingredients, or whatever, like, tell me, is this okay? Like, you can drop that in the group chat in Messenger. Like, I will be there for you for every little thing that you need. Like, any questions you have, if you get stuck somewhere, that's what my coaching's for. So that's you have access to me. So you're not going to be
Yep.
alone. You're not alone, Like, you don't have to do the challenge, do this 5 days, dropping 5 pounds, drinking the tea, and following my plan. I'm not just giving it to you and saying, okay, go, I want you to contact me. I want you to ask questions. And there's no question that is like, not good enough to ask, like anything. I don't care. Like, you come to me. I will help you through it. I'm your girl. I'm your cheerleader for the week, okay?
Yeah, you got
it. So I just think, I want to keep everything simple, and I want you to have all the support, that I can possibly give you, like, just to make sure that you're feeling comfortable, confident, and everything is just running smoothly, and you're watching the pounds drop every day, and you're cruising along, and it's like no big deal.
Right.
Yep. We're just having fun and losing weight and feeling great. So do you have any questions right now, like before getting started, about the tea or anything? Have you brewed your tea?
Nope, I haven't done it yet. I was going to do it after the video.
Okay.
And get it all ready and stuff. So,
yeah. And you feel like fine going ahead and brewing it? Like you're fine with understanding how to do it?
Yeah, I followed the instructions. Well, I read the instructions, so it should be pretty simple and stuff. And so I'll have it all ready for tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
Well, so I work, I'll do an 8-ounce cup and bring that to work. And we're supposed to do that a half an hour before we eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it. You're on it. I love how on it. Yeah. Everything, you're like on it. You got your stuff prepared. You got your tea. You know how to do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna get it ready. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's great. Yep. And then, so do you have a scale at home? Can you weigh yourself tomorrow morning so we can do like? Yep. So weigh yourself like I shared in that video. Weigh yourself first thing in the morning before you eat or drink. So like right when you get up, like I weigh myself like religiously, like every single morning. It's part of my routine. Like I get up, I do, get up to go to the bathroom in the morning, and as soon as I'm done, I strip down and take my weight. I have to like weigh myself every single morning. So, and like how I mentioned in that video too, that the tracking alone by itself is going to help you to like be more conscious, more aware of your choices, and of, like where your weight's going, where things are headed. So I know that there's like, it doesn't sound like you have the issue, but I know for a lot of people, they cringe when they look at a scale, they get scared and they're like, I don't want to see a scale. I want to burn every single scale that's ever been invented, that's ever been put on planet Earth. Let's throw them all away. But I love the scale. I love the scale because it gives me like, feedback. Molly gives me feedback every single day on where I'm headed. So am I headed towards my goals, or am I headed away? And it's like a gauge for me, like every day. Okay, can I do a little better today? Because yesterday, obviously, I didn't do as well, So I kind of like, go ahead.
So, so with the scale with weigh-in, why do you do it like every day? Why would you not give yourself like a week and say, okay, I'm doing good, I'm going down every week, but I don't want to look at it every day? And because what if you start going up? Then that's going to be more discouraging.
Well, okay, that's where the difference is. That's where now we're talking about switching over from failure to feedback. So that was a big shift for me, and it took some time, because I had that same experience where I would get on and see, oh no, I had gone up, and then, or, it was a setback, and I would feel like, well, I'm never going to win. Like it would make me feel discouraged, like you said. But I learned to switch from failure to feedback. So when I would see that I had gone up, I had to pause. And yes, I was feeling, it was difficult. I felt that discouragement, but then I said, okay, what's the feedback here? Like if I went up, that means I did something I wasn't supposed to yesterday, like it means that something had to change. So then I started thinking, okay, what did I do yesterday? And then look back over, and usually I knew what I did, like I knew what I had done. So I was like, yeah, I feel discouraged by these numbers, but I'm kind of responsible for it. So I would take a note of what I had done. And then I was like, okay, today, try, get back and try again, and like do it better this time, and be patient and, use the techniques to ride the wave when I'm going through difficulties, things like that, you know. But yeah, that is the reason for weighing yourself daily, is not like to obsess over the numbers, but like to have a gauge for did what I, you know, was what I did yesterday on point? Is it taking me towards my goal? And that's important too, because you'll find like, what is your weight loss goal?
I probably want to try at least 30.
Okay. So to drop 30 pounds. So, like the less weight you have to lose, I'm sure you know this, but the less weight you have to lose, the more you have to kind of watch what you're doing and kind of tighten things, you know? Because I know when I was at 235, losing weight, I could eat beans all day, and I could eat as much of everything as I wanted. Like, it was very different than it is for me now, when I have sometimes just like 10, 15 pounds to lose. So, so my point is, watching the scale is good, because as you're moving through your weight loss journey, you know, depending on what stage you're in, you're going to want to like change things up, right? You're going to want to like take out the beans. Like, I advise the less weight you have to lose to take out the beans. If and only if you're not losing with them. But that's why the scale is important, because it's going to tell you if it's working or not. So,
right.
So, yeah. So that's why I would recommend the scale every day, just so that you're getting that. It's like a quick moment in the morning. You just check in, get your weight, make sure you're on track. And if you are, great, keep doing what you're doing. And if not, you got to reflect and like look at what happened yesterday. What can I do different? Or if you don't know what happened and why you're going up, then that's when you contact me and say, this is what I'm doing. The scale's going up. What do I do? That's where my coaching comes in. So, yeah.
Yep. So last week when I went back to work for the couple of days, I tried, like, I pretty much do a salad. Yeah. And I had avocado oil, and I just did a little bit. Oil. And just dribbled a little bit, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm just going to try that, because usually I was using, like I said, the regular balsamic vinegar. Yeah. So let me try what Angie said. Let me try either avocado or whatever. Olive oil too, I've done just a little bit. So I didn't find it too bad. At first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like that, you know, because it's not really a lot of a taste, but it was enough just to get it moist. Yeah. You know what I mean? To have type of wetness in the salad.
Yeah, it's good with it if you can add in like the apple cider vinegar, and I'll do like sesame oil if you like an Asian flavor. It's really good. Like, I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is so good. Like, it's better than, you know, like ranch or something. I was like, this is amazing. But yeah, it's really simple stuff. And then I like the Newman's Own olive oil and vinegar. That one's
okay. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But, and then just keeping things simple, and, you know, the tea and the diet is going to help to reduce your appetite, which I know a lot of people struggle with, like getting bored. I'm not sure if that's an issue for you, but like getting bored with eating the same stuff over and over. But I find that when I eat like this, and when I'm drinking the tea and like the drops that we take, the resolution drops, doing all of that, like my appetite is so suppressed, and like it's so quiet, you know, like I'm hardly ever like needing to eat something, you know. But because of that, like
I'll video here for a second. Okay.
Because of that, though, I don't really find myself getting bored, you know, because I'm not really interested in food. Like, I mean, I am, and I do. Like, actually, I was going to tell you guys about these. I've obviously been, today's my off day, so I've obviously, not me by myself, but like my husband and my dad and everybody's been having some. But have you ever seen these Irish potatoes, Orion's Irish potatoes? No. They had them out for like Valentine's candies. And they're called Irish potatoes. They look like tiny little potatoes. Look at these. They're like the most adorable thing. Little tiny potatoes. But they're actually full of coconut, and they're coated with cinnamon sugar. Like, they're so good. And but what was I saying? That what was I showing you these for? I was talking about like the hunger and crave. Oh, appetite suppression and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really crave, and I was saying that because I'm not really interested in food, but I do love food. Like like it's not like I'm just a person who doesn't enjoy food. And so that's like anybody that does love food is like, well, good for you. You don't even like food. No, I like food. Like I'm having these today. And like we were gonna make chilaquiles, like chilaquiles. Yeah, we were gonna make those. I might make those for dinner. But so I love food, I do, and I enjoy food. But when I'm eating like that, I really am not. It does so much for me. The way that the diet is, and the way that the tea suppresses your appetite, and the drops, the way they suppress your appetite. It's just like that's where I talk a lot in the group about like just being able to cruise. Like you can just like cruise on your weight loss journey. Like you don't have to, it doesn't have to consume your life. You don't have to be like tormented like, every day, everywhere you go. Like everything's calling your name, like, like all the donuts in the window are like, eat me, but like, yeah, we don't have to be freaking out and stressing because it just makes it so we get so much help from the tea and the drops and from the diet itself too. So
now
strategy.
You said that the drops are out of stock, correct?
Yeah. So right now, all you can do is buy a control kit. Like they don't even have the fat burner kit. They don't have resolution by itself. But they do have the control kit, which is the five-week supply of ISOT and the drops together, the control kit. Yeah. And I have no idea when they're going to stop selling that. Like I'm kind of freaked out because they've ran out, they've been out of stock with just the resolution and out of stock with the fat burner kit. So I'm like, when are they going to take this away? Not take it away, but it's just selling out because it's like in such high demand. So I'm like, get it before it's gone, guys. Like, I don't know how many boxes they have left. So yeah. But yeah, so as long as you don't have any more questions, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's Sunday, we have family today. So, but yeah, just want to make sure that you're getting started this week with everything good. You're feeling confident and comfortable with getting things going?
Yep, I am.
Awesome. Okay, I'm very excited. I can't wait to see the end results.
I'm excited, nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah. Just remember, I'm here for you. Like that's part of this deal is that I'm the coach. Like you come to me, you message me, drop it in the chat, or if you need to talk privately, like if it's something personal, that's fine. Like anything. Or if you're at the grocery store, at a restaurant, hey, Angie, what do I do here? I want to help you overcome any and every obstacle that comes up so you can just cruise and get there and get to the goal. All right. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and I'm gonna be checking in with everybody every day at the end of the day, just to see how the day went and how you're feeling, and if you had any bumps in the road and whatever. I just want it to be smooth sailing for you guys.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. It was great meeting you, like in person. Well, kind of in person. We will meet in person one day.
Yeah, someday. Well, I'm flying into Tampa in March. Hopefully. And then, of course, I go north. I go into north of Daytona. I mean, north of Tampa, which is Zephyr Hills.
Oh,
I don't know if you've heard of
that. Yeah. The water, where the water comes from.
The water comes, okay, Zephyr Hills, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're heading there soon, so I'm excited
for
this.
It should be beautiful by then, by the time you come out. Yeah. It should be like the weather should be really good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to you then tomorrow. Okay. Bye, Christine.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.